Hey y'all, it's Crystal. Thanks for coming by today. Just a quick video today. So I'm just sitting down here on my couch. Okay, so just a quickie today as I'm gonna announce the third quarter picks. No, that's not even right. The fourth quarter picks for the Death by TBR book club that I of course co-host with my pal Kelly from Kelly Hooked on Books. We have solidified our choices for the last 3 months of the year for the Death by TBR book club. We've had a good reading year so far, so let's close it on out with some fun picks for October, November, and December. All right, so let's do our October pick. Yeah, it was just going to be Looking Glass Sound by Catriona Ward. Is it Catriona or Catriona? I don't actually know. But anyway, I've read one book by her previously, Last House on Needless Street. I remember really loving that one. So I'm really jazzed to get to this one. This is a sort of psychological horror story. We're following this man, Wilder Harlow, as he's writing what was going to be his last book that he'll ever write, in this sort of lonely cottage along the coast of Maine. And he's writing, and it's a story of childhood friends and the killer that is stalking this small town, the body that they find, things like that, right? And then we have I suppose we have another character named Sky, who has somehow stolen this memoir and published it of her own accord, and becomes like this mega bestseller. I think what we're going to deal with here is those secrets from the past, how they affect the present, dark secrets of the past, how that shapes our life. Sometimes we do experience sort of traumatic things as children that really help to shape who we become as grown-ups, right? I'm very excited. I'm sure it's going to be twisty and turny and dark, and I'm super excited to finally get to it. It is one I've been wanting to read for sure. So very excited. That's our October pick. Let's see. For November, yeah, we're going to dig into Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. I've had this book on my shelf since it came out. Yeah. I know it is part of a series, fantasy series. Let me see when this actually came out. 2020. That's fun. That is super fun. 5 years it's been sitting on my shelf. That is awesome. Anyway, I previously read, was it Trail of Lightning by Rebecca Roanhorse? Really liked it. Another of her series that I've not finished. But anyway, we'll talk about that another day. But let me read you the little inside flap of this one. It sounds amazing. Get book 1 of Between Earth and Sky trilogy. Has the third book come out yet? It probably has. I mean, because this came out in 2020, right? Inspired by civilization of pre-Columbian Americas and woven into a tale of celestial prophecies, political intrigue, and forbidden magic. Do you want to know the whole thing? I'll read these to the flap. You can forward ahead if you don't want it. So I got you on a little poll here, but anyway. A god will return when earth and sky converge under the black sun. In the holy city of Toba, the winter solstice is usually a time for celebration and renewal, but this year it coincides with a solar eclipse, a rare celestial event prescribed by the sun priest as an unbalancing of the world. Meanwhile, a ship launches from a distant city bound for Toba and set to arrive on the solstice. The captain of the ship, Zala, is a disgraced teak whose song can calm the waters around her as easily as it can warp a man's mind. Her ship carries one passenger, described as harmless. The passenger, Serapio, is a young man, blind, scarred, and cloaked in destiny. As Zala well knows, when a man is described as harmless, he usually ends up being a villain. Crafted with unforgettable characters, Rebecca Roanhorse's epic adventure exploring the decadence of power amidst the weight of history and the struggle of individuals swimming against the confines of society and their broken past. The most original series debut of the decade. Well, I mean, that's like raving reviews. Yes. So Rebecca Roanhorse, Trail of Lightning. Yeah, she has won Nebula, Hugo, and Locust Awards for her fiction. Very wonderful. She lives in New Mexico with her family. So there's a lovely picture of Rebecca there. Very excited to finally get to this story and get this, maybe, you know, actually start and finish a series. Well, no, we'll read book one at least. Look at that cover. Oh, it's so pretty. Very excited for that. So, and then December, because December usually gets busy, and, you know, there's, I don't know, end of year things. It just gets busy. We thought we'd do a little middle grade graphic novel, and yeah, so graphic novels, of course, you usually read it, you know, sort of quicker in general, and then make it middle grade on top of it. So, but Raina Telgemeier has a lot of really fun middle grade, you know, age graphic novels, including the one that we're going to be reading called Smile. And so here's looks like our character here. And so let's see. Raina just wants to be a normal 6th grader, but one night after Girl Scouts, she trips and falls, severely injuring her 2 front teeth. What follows is a long, frustrating journey with on-again and off-again braces, surgery, embarrassing headgear, and even a retainer with fake teeth attached. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. And on top of all that, there's still more to deal with: a major earthquake, boy confusion, friends who turn out to be not so friendly. Raina's story takes us from the middle school to high school, where she discovers her artistic voice, finds out what true friendship really means, and where she can finally smile. This sounds really, really lovely. I think all of us can relate to sort of those awkward young teenage years where you're just, you're just in this weird in-between everything, right? Oh, yeah. So I always enjoy, like the artwork here. So I think this would be a nice little just fun, easy way to kind of round out our year of reading. And yeah, so I hope that you'll join us. As always, the Discord is linked below. Come join us there. It's an easy breezy kind of book club. That's our main goal of it, is you dip in and out when you need to. You just chat as the month goes along. And we've got, you know, right there in Kelly's Discord, where she's got a kind of, you know, a little space for us there. Easy breezy. So yeah, so that's how we're going to finish out the year. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope that you'll join us, and I hope you're doing well, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.